Welcome to the key of A flat. This one flows just like the spring, doesn't it? Now the key of A flat has 4 black keys, but it has 3 white keys. And the 3 white keys, if you take a look at it, are the primary stations, the 1, 4, and 5 from the key of C. Which makes it interesting because when I play that chord right there, that's a diatonic chord. Primary stations from the key of C over the A flat. It's like a A flat major chord with the 6 and the 7. You don't hear that every day. And what a kind of fun way to think about this key and separate the black keys and the white keys. And I also want to mention that if you're tracking thirds in this key, we're going to be talking about this month. Tracking thirds means you take your camp and your fire, your first note and your third note from your landscape, preserve that relationship as you travel through. And you'll notice that you got a black key and a white key, double black keys, one of each, 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 and one of each as you get back to your home base here, the camp and the fire. Now I also want to mention that this is also the home of the architect, which is right here. This is your flat 2. And flat 2 in the key of A flat is the A for architect. And when we visit that key, that's actually the 4 chord in the key of E. So it's so cool because you're here in the key of A flat, where you got 4 flats, and then you go to the architect, and now you're in the key of E, which is 4 sharps. But then you can resolve it right there. And it's such a cool trick. And this came about from the world of jazz because when you're in jazz and you end on a 1 chord and you got the melody note is home and your bass note is home, it's just not cool enough for jazz. You need major 7 chords, so they just make that a major 7 of the A flat chord, and it takes you back home. And so that's something that we're going to be talking about here. It's a lot to talk about today, but we're just introducing you here to some characteristics for the key of A flat. Also primary stations, 1, 4, and 5. That's the 1, 4, and 5 from the key. Both the black keys from Unit 1 and your center stage from Unit 2. Pretty cool. And then you can add the resolution. Those are your restaurant crayons. You've seen me do videos on this before. And if you just take those 4 notes and get used to playing them around, that's a really nice way to get started with what we call selfies. So that's all for now. Thanks for listening. From the Architect, signing off. Thanks for listening. Follow for more.